Sorry about the weather, son.
It's okay. So why can't we use the telescope?
Oh, come on, son. It's a lovely evening. You don't want to be stuck in a stuffy old office?
Is your boss still mad that I messed with his computer? I really didn't mean to. It was an accident.
He knows that. He's just needs a bit of time to calm down.
Is that why you had to do all your extra shifts?
Maybe we can use the telescope next time you're here.
Dad? Is that a shooting star?
Certainly looks like it. It's a bit odd. Sorry, son. Yes, I see it. Yes, we're tracking its trajectory. It's me and my son. My son Duncan. No, he's nowhere near any of your equipment. No, it's been a great help, actually. Oh, hang on, that's impossible. Are you sure the readings are right? I see. Okay. You stay in the car, I'll be back in a minute, okay.
Are you ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, Radio 1. Get ready for new music with Radio 1's hottest record.
Well, Newsbeat most definitely has got talent. And as much as I'd like to hear more rap from Newsbeat, we're going to hand over to Digger D now, owner of tonight's hottest record. Digger D, we loved that Naughty by Nature project. Him celebrating all those influences from early 2000s hip-hop. And that mood is carrying on in this, a mission statement about who he is. It's called I'm From, to let me know what you think. 03700 100 100. I'm fresh from Glasgow, no less. Digger D, I'm From, tonight's hottest record.
This is Radio 1's hottest record.
I made my bed, so I'm a lion. Silk crook.
Morning, Terry. Busy?
Get in there. Usual spot?
Yes, please. You're a star, Terry. I don't know what I'd do without you.
It's good news. We're here to help you.
Please answer the door. We need to speak to you.
We need to speak today.
On Radio 1. At 11. Nat O'Leary. At 10. Radio 1 Anthems. Back right now.
Radio 1 Breakfast.
Hi, Katie.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Your book. Very, very good. I'm fall in love for your book. This is my cousin, Taiana.
Hello.
She is learning English. And she has a question. She's asking, why did you write this book?
John, it's me. Listen, we need to have a little chat. It's always good news with me. You can trust me, can't you?
Across the course of the last 4 years, we're seeing a steady decline here. We've got productivity targets to hit. 78. Are you okay?
Hello? Kate, if you're there, please say something. Are we going to have another session where I talk and you pace up and down the carpet? It's very distracting. If you want me to call back, I can. Do you need a moment to compose yourself?
Is my shoes? Or am I supposed to be impressed by how well you know me?
Kate, is this really how you want to use your hour? Thank you. Now, last week we spoke about the accident. Would you like to continue? I feel we were making some progress there.
No, you spoke about the accident. I listened, as always. It didn't happen to you. Yet every week you bring it up. I'm over it, it happened.
Kate, I really am trying to help you. But for that to happen, you must be honest with yourself.
Are you ever honest with yourself? When you look in the mirror? Or when you stand on the scales? And are all of your clients ever honest with you? Because I don't think they are they? I mean, we all lie to ourselves every single day to get us through this shit show that we call life.
Kate, you're being defensive again. I can only help you if you let me.
I'm sorry, I can't do this now. I'm late for another meeting.
Good morning and welcome to Woman's Hour. Today on the programme, I'll be joined by Oscar-winning actress Olivia Colman, who's helping a charity to try to prevent domestic violence by running acting workshops with young people in schools and getting them to engage with and recognise abusive relationships in the hope that they can avoid them in the future. I'll also be speaking to Lottie Jackson, the fashion journalist and disability rights activist, who's witty, frank and...
Morning, Terry.
Hi, Kate. Just a few letters today. Mainly bills, I think.
Nothing new there, then.
I'm glad I caught you. I heard today there might be some disruption to the service in a couple of weeks. I'm told it's only temporary, so don't worry. I'll get the post to you, it just might take a little longer than normal.
Well, I'm sure I can manage a few days without demands from the phone company.
Look, we've got some good news.
It's about your mum. We need to talk to you. It's very, very important. Just let us in for a minute, please, or just come and talk to us.
We need to prepare you. He's a good man, isn't he? A good man.
He is.
You can trust him.
You need to talk to him. You need to let him in when he arrives. He's going to be good. Hi, Dave. Nice to see you again.
Kate, are you okay?
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Billy.
Hiya, Kate. Sorry, I just got a question about Section 2.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Kate.
It did feel a little high. Do you want to take another reading?
Are you getting enough sleep? I know the last time I was here you mentioned you were having a few problems.
I take it the insurance company want to get their money's worth.
No one thinks that. We only want to make sure that you're doing alright. I mean, it's been a year. We just want to make sure you're alright.
More likely they want to stop paying for you and everyone else for a silly car accident.
No one thinks that, Kate. Are you still seeing the therapist? I know her. She only wants to help her patients. Any birthday present?
Oh, damn. I forgot to give this to Terry. I think it's next door. Can you do me a favour?
Sure.
Can you leave it next to the door? Because Terry will be along in a minute and he'll take care of it.
Of course.
In some ways, writing it has been unexpectedly life-changing. I would never deny that having a disability brings its frustrations and challenges, but I also now know that my disability has shaped me in ways that are fundamentally positive. It has given me an irreplaceable outlook on the world, whether it's my imagination, problem-solving skills, ability to find humour and beauty in unexpected places, or feeling empathy. These are all qualities that have arisen from navigating the world with a disability.
Look, whatever you are selling or you need from me, I'm not interested.
Please, Kate, we just want to help you.
How do you know my name?
It's good news. It's about your...
And parts of the legal team that represents women in the inquiry. Alison, I'm going to come to you first because you are one of the core participants in the inquiry. What was your...
Hello, Kate? Are you there?
I'm sorry, I can't do this today.
Oh, hey, please, Thank you for picking up. I was worried for a moment you wouldn't.
I only answered to say stop calling me. I just need I need a break.
Kate, you need help. All of us are trying to get you through this.
Sorry, what? Get me through this? You've been trying to get me through this for the last year. And still, here you are with a woman who can't even put her own bins out. Yeah. Cut myself the other day. The only thing I could find to stop the bleeding was a tea towel. I really wanted to call someone for help, but I haven't got anyone. No one, I've got no one.
I'm always here for you, Kate.
I'll remember that next time we need a plaster.
Well, perhaps you're right. Maybe a new approach could help. Have you given any thought to yoga? I know people just think of it as stretching, but there is some medical research that shows it can help mentally and spiritually. You were also talking about taking a tech break. No phone, TV. You mentioned you were doom scrolling again. Well, maybe it's time to change things, even if it's just for a few days. Remember, you're not alone.
Namaste. Welcome to practice this evening. Welcome to our yogic practice. So we're going to start seated in a comfortable position. So placing the sit bones onto the mat and feeling grounded. Resting the back of the hands onto the knees. Lowering the gaze, or if you're comfortable, closing the eyes. So yoga, what is yoga? Yoga comes from the Sanskrit word for union, and it's a practice where we unite our body, mind and soul. And that is why I started my yoga with Rosie, so welcome this evening. Namaste. So we're going to take a deep inhale through the nostrils and exhale through the nostrils. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale.
Hello, welcome to 5 Live Science. I'm Chris Smith from The Naked Scientists, and in our programme this week, the missing...
Hi, Kate. I'm starting to worry. Are you okay?
Fine, thanks, Terry. I just took a few days off.
Good. I was worried. There's been reports of door-to-door callers bothering local residents. Has anyone knocked here?
A couple came a few days ago. I think they were from the local church. Should I be concerned?
No, I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay, well, see you tomorrow.
Right. Tomorrow. Remember I spoke about that disruption to the service? Well, in case there's no mail tomorrow, you just look after yourself.
But 1 in 10 of us say we're too old to start again. So which camp are you in? I want to hear from you this morning about the gap years we all wish we'd taken. And are we ever too old to just pack it all up and move to another country for a year or two? Now, I know the Woman's Hour listeners a bit by now, and I know you will have had some thoughts or maybe experiences of this. So have you had a gap year later in life? Have you just...
Welcome to our yogic practice. So we're going to start seated in a comfortable position. So placing the sit bones onto the mat and feeling grounded. Resting the back of the hands onto the knees, lowering the gaze, or if you're comfortable, closing the eyes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Who are you?
If I could just have that back, and I'll explain.
Why were you in my garden? Who do you work for?
Kate, I really need that back. I mean you no harm.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I haven't had a drink in days.
Well, you'll be glad to know there's plenty more where that came from.
You're a big boy. You'll figure out.
Thank you.
So, are you going to tell me where that is and how you know me?
All I know is your name, and to prepare you for what is to come. That's all they told me.
To come? So you know what is going on out there?
That is insignificant compared to the impending storm. I need to make sure you're safe.
Wait, are you or those two God-botherers? Is this a cop thing?
Kate, we only care about keeping you safe.
Am I going to die? Sometimes I forget just how beautiful the sky really is.
Have you lived here long?
Just over a year.
It's lovely. How did you find it?
It's hard. I don't remember how I found it. One day I was driving home. There was a detour. Roadworks, I think. The next thing, I was lost. I had driven for hours. I must have been on autopilot. You ever done that? Start a journey, then the next thing you know, you're pulling up at your destination. Just processing all the traffic lights, streets, other cars, while still lost in a thought or dream. But this time, it didn't feel like a dream. It felt real. I had to pull over. I remember a feeling. No. A sense. A sense of safety. Happiness. I walked for miles. Then I found this house. It was fast. It was for sale. So I bought it. It felt right. That was the last time I truly felt happy.
God, that's pathetic. I sound like a basket case.
Have you read all these?
Unfortunately, yes. Oh, not that I didn't like them. It's just being cooped up in the house with little to do leaves a lot of time for reading.
So you help people?
I used to.
But you wrote a book. You had it published. That's amazing.
I wrote a bunch of cliches and sound bites.
Stop that.
Sorry?
Don't ever do down your achievements. You did something that helped people. You did it. Can I buy a copy? Is it still in the shops?
I'm not sure. I think it's still available as a download. But you can have that one. The publisher sent a bunch of advance copies over when it first came out.
Thank you. That's very kind. Did it sell well?
Enough, so I could pay the bills. Though, not sure for how long. Not that any of that matters anymore.
Don't lose hope. This is just a moment. One of many moments. But you need to be ready for what is to come.
Can you hear me? Kate, are you listening? Kate, I'm trying to help you.
Came back on around 6. Nothing's broadcasting. I've tried everything, even the radio.
There must be something. Someone must be out there. We can't be all that's left.
I'm sure.
Terry! Thank God you're okay.
So glad you're safe. They said you would be, but I didn't know whether to believe them or not.
Wait, who said I would be safe? You need to tell me what's going on, Terry.
I wish I could, but I can't. Not yet. Just know this. No harm will come to you.
So why are you here?
To collect a package.
What package?
He's here for me.
But he's a postman. Why would he be here for you?
Certain workers have been repurposed.
Why don't you just tell me what is going on? Who are you?
Do you have the gift we sent you?
Gift? What gift? Wait. You sent the apostle. That was weeks ago. You couldn't have known all of this was going to happen. You could have stopped this!
Everything that's happened has happened to get us to this point. We just need you to be safe.
It doesn't matter. None of it does. I gave that parcel back to Terry days ago.
Actually, Kate, I never actually collected that parcel.
Kate, are you there? Are you safe?
Please, we can help you. All you need to do is trust us.
Do you still have the gift?
All you need to do is let us in. Thank you.
Our gift only works when someone is truly ready.
How can you possibly help? You don't even know me.
But Kate, we've known you your whole life.
Okay, then tell me who you are. If you know me, who was my third-year gym teacher?
Kate, I don't see how this helps.
How about an easy one? Why have you brought me to my childhood home?
Do you remember the accident?
Of course I remember it. Every last shitty detail.
We found human memories are not reliable.
Please, Kate.
Where do you want me to start? The moment the car hit me? The ambulance ride? How about the 3 operations it took to repair my broken pelvis? Just let me know where you want me to begin.
Tell us why you were there.
Why does that matter?
Why were you parked there that night?
Fine. I just needed a few minutes, so I stopped. Happy?
No, it was more than that.
Why do you need to hear this? Do you take pleasure in my pain? No, you're right. It wasn't a bad day. It was a fucking awful day. Just needed a break from it all. Just needed 5 minutes from the pressures of everything. Work, people. Just wanted a break. But no. First I get a text from my partner. He wants a break. And then I found out my mum had given me a...
It's okay. It's safe. Please, Kate. Tell us about your mother.
I was sick when I was young. I mean, really sick with mumps. She stayed with me day and night. She never left my side. And when she needed help, the one time she asked me, I made up an excuse about work. All I had to do was drive her to the doctor's. But I didn't. She had to reschedule. But by then
it was too late.
if they'd found it earlier, they could have started the treatment sooner. She might have lived.
You know that wouldn't have happened. There was nothing you or anyone could have done.
Do you remember the lights?
Yes. And then I died. Am I dead?
No.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered if there was something more out there? Something pure, a reason for all of this? We all have a part to play in this world, but sometimes worlds collide.
You crashed into me.
Yes, but it was an accident.
Kate, you may not trust us, but we can make things right.
How?
We can make it as though the accident never happened. However,
it wouldn't just be your timeline you were changing, but everyone's.
Just say I believe you and I don't. How far back can you send me?
just to the accident, but your mum would still be dead.
Why now? Why not the day after the accident? Why have you let me suffer this long?
It was only after speaking to your mailman that we knew we had the right person. But when we tried to help you, you wouldn't let us in.
So this is all my fault. What's Terry got to do with this?
Don't you remember, Kate? He was the one that found you. He tried to help you, but felt guilty that he couldn't do more. We also suspected he knew we were involved, so he took a job where he could keep an eye on you and help you when needed.
How do you know all this?
We scanned some of his memories. We suspect he also wanted to keep an eye on you after the event.
Hello?
When his team tracked us down, we needed to find out what they knew.
Stay with me.
And you expect me just to say yes? To make you feel less guilty? To change a man's life? No one's got the right to do that to another person.
He changed his over guilt. You can take the pain away so he can live his life again.
If I do this, I want my memories still intact. Otherwise, what's the point? Without them, I'll just make the same mistakes again.
You understand, once we do this, there is no going back. With our obligation complete, you will not meet with us again.
But there's something else I'd like you to do for me.
Sorry about the weather, son.
It's okay. So why can't we use the telescope?
Oh, come on, son. It's a lovely evening. You don't want to be stuck in this stuffy old office?
Is your boss still mad that I messed with his computer? I really didn't mean to. It was an accident.
He knows that. He's just needs a bit of time to calm down.
Is that why you had to do all your extra shifts?
Maybe we can use the telescope next time you're here.
Dad? Is that a shooting star?
Certainly looks like it. It's a bit odd.
Dear Terry, words alone cannot convey how much you've helped me this past year. Although we may never meet, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you've done for me. Please, look after yourself and your family. Stay your own course. I will be fine. Love, Kay.
Are you ready? Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, Radio 1. Get ready for new music with Radio 1's hottest record.
Well, Newsbeat most definitely has got talent. And as much as I like to hear more rap from Newsbeat, we're going to hand over to Digger D now, owner of tonight's hottest record. Digger D, we loved that Naughty by Nature project, him celebrating all those influences from early 2000s hip-hop, and that mood is carrying on in the...
So, how have you been this week?
Better. And I mean that.
Good. I know you've had a lot to deal with this past year, but despite all your setbacks, you've made some amazing progress.
I think I just needed some time to myself to reflect on the past.
You should be very proud of yourself.
Can I call you back?